Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome back if you are returning back and you're upright. And if you are a troll, I don't even understand why you would even want to be on a person's platform. But anyway, that's your business. If you're new, welcome. My name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised if you have little ones around. I do a different type of a work here, and a lot of people don't understand it, I guess. But anyway, if you are somebody who sits with the Most High God and wants just truth, then welcome. We look at our enemy here, and we ask at the hand of the Most High God to reveal what we need to know about them trolls that don't give a rip about what they do in the earth to other people and stuff like that. People think that God loves everybody, and God don't love everybody. That's right out of scripture that he don't love everybody. He says those who love to go do evil and violence, he says his soul he hates. And so if all you do is just shoot privily at people that are upright in their heart and are seeking for truth and things like that, then you're wicked and God's soul hates you. And he says so. And God says, well, God is love. He is love. He's love to those who seek love and truth and things like that. He don't love wicked people and stuff like that. And so all you who are out there just being crazy on a person's life, God hates you. That's a rude awakening, man. And scary, because he's the one who gave you breath, that you are just literally just being crazy on a person. But anyway, that's your business. You're more than welcome in God's earth to choose that death path like that. Anyway, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Happy anniversary. There's third parties out here today. Three of Pentacles, one to flip over. If you're down and out, I send you love and light. You're going to get through it. You just keep your eyes on the Most High God. He's going to give you a way that where there seems to be no way. All right, I have freedom of speech and I have rights, and nobody gets the right to take my rights away, to be upright and to strive for that. We have the Hangman and the Two of Cups. So somebody may be trying to figure out how to get into unity with a situation. Being creative, or a couple people are trying to be creative in a matter, looking from every angle and what to do. The letter L might be here today, or the letter J. For some of you all may be prevalent, don't have to be. But the Hangman, this could be poisonous for some people. Hangman can be a poison energy in the negative. It can be a crazy card. We had wording come out to beware that somebody had a multiple personalities or mental case energy, and a lot of people do, unfortunately. A lot of people do. We have a judgment happening. So you get into unity with something that is upright, and you're putting a judgment on something, then obviously the Most High be with you if you got that download. Somebody's returning here in something, and it's like a final evaluation in a situation when the judgment. The letter R might be prevalent. Boy, they're just jumping out today. Three of Wands crossing, jumping over on this Hangman. And so for some of y'all, you need to turn your back on something. It's about possibly trading or figuring out how to get into unity with somebody to trade for something out here. Most High says he cuts the cords of the wicked who try to enterprise, to do their enterprise, because they're wicked. Because they're wicked. It's a backstabbing betrayal on some nonsense out here going on. Look, folks, we talked about this the other day. If something's happened, because somebody was stuck in the past yesterday, and somebody thinks that they're going to go try to do some type of vengeance on somebody, because we got people that love to go do violence. They just show what they are on the inside. They show what they are on the inside. Hold on just a second here. God says vengeance alone is his. Who do you think you are? You're just as capable of falling down and making a mistake just like the other people are on stuff. And so whatever's going on here, you might want to be careful, because you reap what you sow. Okay? And so if you were the bigger person, you'd say, God, I'm just going to release it to you. We've all had to do that. We've all been on either end of a stick at some time of our life, and you're not exempt from God saying, hold up, that's my business to go even out the scales for you. But if you take matters in your own hands, you will go crazy. God will allow you to go crazy. He will be your enemy at that point. And if that other person who did wrong you with all their heart turns to God, God's going to protect that person then. And then that's going to make you even madder because you wanted vengeance on God. And God says, I laugh at my enemy every day. And he's going to just sit here and just laugh at you for being stupid because you didn't give a rip about what he said that he needs to do in a situation. God's the judge. So somebody needs to hear that. But if you think you're going to come and trade something and return and do some nonsense out here, somebody's a real liar. With the letters out here. Somebody is a real liar and about getting into some type of unity out here, folks. And so, but anyway, you're going to get backstabbed on something out here. Somebody got an ulterior motive is what I heard. A lot of people do. That's why we're told to stay on guard and to watch, because there's crazy cuckoo enemies out there that will just do what, because they're nuts. I don't know why they do it. I don't care why they do it. They're just nutty people in the earth realm. But there is something out here on some betrayal today. And anyway, good luck with that. Somebody wants to trade for something out here today. Let's see what's in the hidden space. Something, you got a spy attached to something going on. If you're checking some things out for purposes, may God be with you to find everything that you need. And if this little spy, obviously, the enemy wants to find out what they are trying, whatever their ulterior motive is, whatever somebody's just trying to do, just because they're just cuckoo and that's just what they do. Somebody's checking something out here. And something going to be backstabbing on something. So somebody's got some type of a returning energy for groups of people today. And somebody either is already in unity with this for positive or negative purposes. What's in the hidden space, Most High God? We thank you, Yehovah, that you trip up the enemy. Look, God says, if you dig a pit, you're going to fall in it. So go ahead and dig it. Go ahead and dig it. You're going to be the one sitting here with a lot of freaking pain on you. Because you try and do some stupid cray-cray. People are nuts. They really are. So what's in the hidden space are lies, thievery, cheating, deception. Look, something's crazy. Somebody's a real liar out here. Somebody's a real liar out here, folks. You also have somebody's trying to make peace. It's right here. They ain't really. They really are not, folks, for whoever this message is for. You better keep your guard up, okay? Let me just tell you, again, whoever's doing the lying and the thieving and the manipulation and stuff like that, here, gotta go make sure a little fiery serpent comes and eats you up, because a snake will eat a rat. So, and then whoever's upright, we have a right to trap the rat and step on the head of a serpent. It's a lose-lose for some freak out here. Could be an older person involved in something going on. There's somebody in the mix that has integrity, because that Lily's card came out upright. But it's surrounded by lies and deception. So whoever's the upright party and you shake hands with the wicked party out here, I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to exercise something, because there's some type of sinful thing around the matter. Your home is here. Something around your home is here today. Or this could be a family member or whoever it is. Or it's going to affect a home. Obviously, that nonsense will. They're in the hidden space. We condemn your tongues, because we have a right to condemn your tongues by the word of the Most High God. Jehovah gives his people a heritage, and I take my heritage. You better watch out. You better watch out, cray-cray. Something about being exhausted out here. Obviously, there's some type of a warfare out here going on, and the Most High said that that warfare would be, people be trying to wear people down and some stuff, and we already know who gets the upper hand. The Most High's people get the upper hand. We don't fear no evil. We see how stupid some people are doing some cray-cray stuff. Look what's coming out. They're masked. Okay, well, you're masked. Something about recharging or somebody was exhausted and had to recharge in some matter out here. I guess so. Look, they are chaos. It's chaos out here. Okay, well, people, be on your guard today. Be on your guard today, because we got a crazy. We got a crazy somewhere for collective groups of people. Again, this is a poisonous snake. The 12th house goes to poison. You get into unity with this thing and it's going to bite you. Nuts, man. What's that in there for? Paranoid come out. Okay, well, I don't know why it's in this deck, but the spy. It's right here. There's a spy. Maybe somebody spied on you. Yeah, there's hating out here. The Most High says stop hating. So that's a direct order from the one who gave you the breath that's making you freaking crazy and desolate. Because somebody loves to do evil out here. And so God says, I hate you. If you want to hate, then God's going to hate you right in your face. That's scary to me, to think that the Almighty God are going to get into your face. There's something around some divorce situation going on out here. Sends you love and light. People get nuts in that kind of energy. There's going to be a clarity of a mystery out here today. Good. For those of you who follow the Most High God, He's gonna let you know. And you may already know about some stuff, because I spoke the other day. I sat with the Most High and just meditated about some stuff. And then He gave me a download, and then He showed me a different way. What He showed me, I was just like, okay, I'm on my guard in a really big way. To bore a hole with pain. Killing energy is out here. Something about a bow drill could be out here attached to something or whatever. Earring hole. Somebody may have like great big earring holes or something, or have a lot of wear a lot of earrings, or have a lot of tattoo or something. But there's a killing energy out here. It's right here. You better watch out. I'm talking to wicked people trying to touch the upright people. Better watch out what you're doing. Because you reap what you sow. Somebody can go to jail for something. We had the word murder come out yesterday. That's a jail card. Obviously, somebody don't want to go to jail. Some snake don't think they have to for being some type of fool. And yes, you do have to. Look, if the police ain't gonna do it, or the law enforcement ain't gonna get up in here, or this little spy is freaking stupid and corrupt, God will put you in an energetic prison. He already has put somebody in a crazy mode. You're already cray-cray. You're already a nutso. We ain't moved by you. I'm not moved by you. Jehovah's on my side. Whom shall I fear? I don't fear you. Sports connections of any kind. Maybe you live in a state where something's happened at a game. Somebody of importance is here. Not if you're wicked, you're not. You think you're important here. Not if you're wicked, you're not. And if you have a title of an importance and you're misusing it, shame on you. But if you are important and you're upright, thank you. And so if you are the important person and you're being targeted because they need your connection to get something done for them, you get into some type of unity, your importance is going to go through a very bad, detrimental, crazy season in your life, and hopefully you'll be able to get up if there's righteousness in you for something, because something's crazy out here. Don't shake hands with the snake. And if you already have, and here they come, they got an ulterior motive on some nonsense out here on what they're trying to do. Whoever the person is. But if you are somebody of importance and you have an integrity, then I just pray right now, a shield around about you, and the wisdom of God come upon you to do what's correct. A judge is out here. Okay. So hear the word of the Most High, judges. God says you don't judge for man. You judge for Him. And then He says, you better get the fear of God in you, in whatever's going on. Okay? Anyway, the judge of the earth is going to get up in here and do something. This is something about equal giving and taking, or something like that. And something's in a book. That's incredible. Most I said this year, the books were going to be open. Something's already in a book, and somebody's done. We know that taxes and stuff is coming out here in the spring. And actually yesterday, I think it was yesterday's morning, most I said something about the springtime, and I was talking about those books that were going to be open. And some people have done some stupid stuff, and they're trying to get away with what they've done in those books. But God says everything's going to come out, and you're trying to kill somebody for some type of stupid thing out here. Somebody's crazy. It says that the wicked, they work a deceitful work. It's happening out here. And it says, but to him that sows righteousness shall be a sure reward. So those of you who are upright, you don't do stupid stuff to people, it's a sure reward for us. It's ridiculous. It says favor's deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears Jehovah, she shall be praised. Thank you, Most High God. It says, woe unto him that builds his house by unrighteousness, and his chambers, we have a judge out here, and his chambers by wrong, and that uses his neighbor's services without wages and gives him not for his work. There's thievery out here. I think I'm just going to take your stuff and then I'm going to use you. And or some of y'all may have a neighbor and you're like, hey, can you come over and help me with some stuff? And they help you and give you some stuff. You don't even offer them a meal or here's $20 or anything like that. You're wicked. Equal giving, the way God tells us to take care of matters. So somebody's been used out here. Somebody is still trying to come back and use somebody. And they don't want somebody that rightfully owns what they own have it. They want it because they're a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and they're deceptive. So those of you who are upright, you're going to get a sure reward. The Most High says that your eyes haven't even seen and your ears haven't even heard and it hadn't even entered into your heart what he has prepared for you and I who love him. Thank you, Most High. At the bottom of the deck says that people are going to be so scared. And it says that if you don't leave this wickedness, the Most High said, I'm going to frame evil around you. It already shows me that somebody is in a really bad place out here. There's some evil. So if you're the party that won't leave some evilness, God's going to, because God says that he's in the generation of the righteous and he going to make fools be afraid. And so whatever is going on, you think you're trying to do some nonsense out here, this could come to you. And God's going to allow you to get bit. This says that you better confess something on that card, meaning you know something. Somebody knows some stuff out here. But if you want to die or be bored with pain and be wounded and killed, then that is going to come to people. God is saying so. You're his enemy, and he says, I get up in my enemy's face. So keep being trolls. This is the day that you leave the earth realm. God is cutting out all unrighteousness at its root. Why would you want to show up that way and play games? I don't really understand, but anyway. It's ridiculous. The letter F is out here. May or may not be prevalent. You also had the R, the L, and the J that came out. And the Q and the K is also here. This is about us just trusting. There's fraud issues around. Yeah, somebody's done something stupid out here. And if this person of importance is, obviously they built their house wrong, they think they have a right to get up in here, and they think they're just so important to take other people's things, you're not getting away with it. God's going to frame some evil around you, and you're gonna go crazy, and you're going to be some type of idiot, and people are going to look at you like an idiot that you turned out to be, I guess, and do some crazy stuff on a person's life. Get your paws off of people's things. There's fraud out here, and things are written in a book with it. And there's, look underneath that, the mental cases here. Well, anyway, somebody is a mental case. He said so. Something's going to unfold today. This is an unfolding rune, so things are just going to begin to unfold for some people. Let me grab a couple of cards over here. Jehovah just picked in my hands. We thank you that no weapon formed against us is even going to prosper. Fools are so sure of themselves. They're freaking so sure of themselves. It says, I've been crying because of what happened, okay? Or you're going to cry because of something that's going to take place if you get up in here in some matter. It says war. Okay, well, anyway, we're not afraid of you. You've done something wrong out here, and you won't take responsibility for something out here. We don't care. Archangel Michael fights against the devil and his angels. There's a devil around. And guess who wins? Archangel Michael does. Not fools. It says they lied because they wanted it. And it's known. Okay, well, again, somebody has taken somebody else's stuff. Something about something read in a post. and have an awareness today and perception and intuition out here. It's important. It's important. All right, folks, pay attention, because wisdom don't open her mouth in some type of stupid, crazy, wicked way. And you just be honest and truthful and kind regardless. And whatever you got to do in your moment, the most I can let you and I know. Till next time, good luck. Shalom.